أنا حتى الثلاجة ما عندي، هاي محروقة ورا الكهرباء، ما عندي كهرباء، ما أقدر من جواري، ما عندي كهرباء، ويوم يهدد بي راح أقطع هذه، لأن حارة ما أقدر، لا ثلاجة عندي، يعني تعبت والله تعبت.
For those of you who are watching, whatever you can give, you know, whether it's £50, £20, £10, £5, whatever you can give, please give to help people like this so that they can improve their life standard. They can become more healthy and they can be more motivated to go and, you know, achieve greater things.
Do you want to see what a Sadaqah Jariyah looks like? Now imagine you helped us donate to build a better school. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad.
We see that Imam Hassan alayhi salam, even being one of those that was under...
Welcome to the biggest production in recent history. Welcome to the spectacle of the century. Welcome to the Shia Voice. We are thrilled to introduce you to season 2 of some of the most talented individuals in the Shia community. Just in case you don't know what to expect here are some of the greatest highlights.
Dim the lights, please.
A burning desire to serve the global Shia identity. And they do it just right.
It's such an amazing production. I'm so glad to be here with such an amazing team.
The Shia Voice is more than just a talent show. It manifests the very definition of service. Now that you've seen some of the greatest highlights, it's time for you to contribute to the small puzzle part of a larger goal, to wave the flag of Muhammad wa Ali Muhammad around the world. It's time. It's your time to open the gateway of Karbala globally. By supporting us today, you can help the most successful Shia production in recent history to multiply its viewership and exposure. Go on www.theshiavoice.com to help us take a step further.
Ignite hope and stamp out poverty with Imam Hussein charity.
Donate to Imam Hussein charity.
Yesterday was so difficult to judge, and I think we're going towards a direction where there's going to be some real competitive.
The Nazara said that talent is like a flower. You have to water it for it to grow. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm sure our contestants will be nurturing their talent.
Hello. I'm looking here, yeah, but I raise my...
أحسنتم. طيب الله أنفاسي. خليك.
الله يحفظ رب الأعمال. رب الأعمال يحفظكم إن شاء الله. ممنون.
I have a message to give, so I think this would be a good thing.
Ladies are nothing and they are weak. Zainab's speeches after Ashura kept us so alive.
Come to London, the greatest city in the world. You've come to the Shia Voice.
That's Mullah Ali, well done.
Just everything changed. I was like, wait, what?
When I see your shrine, I know that I'm home. You're the king of kings, Najat's your throne.
Post, and then you start walking to Karbala, and
you are unique with special skills for a special mission.
I don't know how good this is for our health, but it's much needed at the moment.
This mawadda for this qurba should be the same.
In any of the faiths and denominations I've studied, I have never seen this level of wisdom.
Where our ancestors lay deep within.
You need to practice.
Or shocked, but I'm a little bit angry, to be honest.
You need a teacher.
What was the reason that you just said that I need a teacher? I didn't get it, to be
I would
honest.
be here if it wasn't for her. That's why Bibi Zainab, she made us who we are.
Your daily strategy is zikr Find out if they are qualified to the next round. Please dim the lights.
For those who haven't made it through, keep working hard, inshallah. Don't put your head down. The opportunities don't come from us, they come from the Lord.
أحسنتم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والصلاة والسلام على خير الأنبياء والمرسلين وحبيب إله العالمين بالقاسم المصطفى محمد وعلى آل بيته الطيبين الطاهرين المعصومين. Distinguished guests, brothers, live audience, judges, and of course you viewers at home, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Ramadan Mubarak, and welcome back to the Shia Voice. The competition is heating up and the talent just keeps getting better and better.
Of course, of course. Tonight, our contestants are turning this very stage into a platform of inspiration and creativity. They have worked so hard and traveled from far and wide to be right here.
Mona Nazara said that talent is like a flower. You have to water it for it to grow. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm sure our contestants will be nurturing their talents.
Exactly.
And kudos to the scriptwriter, because that was actually quite nice. Okay.
This evening, we will be finding out who will be going through to the semi-finals. I am Mullah Rashid Haidar.
And I am Mullah Ali Fadil.
Once again, I will be backstage with the families of our contestants, getting their raw reactions to the performances on stage. But first, I would like to say thank you very much to our sponsor, Imam Hussein Charity, who are doing everything that they can to stamp out poverty in some of the poorest regions in the world.
Every year, thousands of families go without an iftar, and Imam Hussein Charity is changing this. But we need your help. You can make a difference to a person's life today. So please go to www.imamhusseincharity.com or download the Sadaqah app right now.
So I'm here to tell my story, to inspire other people who've converted to Islam.
MashaAllah.
Encourage them to grow in their faith and go to Karbala, because that's where it all happens. I'm not going to tell you how I came to Islam, other than to say that Allah guides who He guides, and He guided me. And He guided me to be Shia.
MashaAllah.
It was a very easy journey to be Shia. I learned about Gadiakum. I learned about our Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam saying, said man kuntum mawla فهذا علي مولى and I'm a Shia of Ali. He said, I leave you two weighty things, the Holy Quran, the Book of Allah, and my Ahlul Bayt. And follow them and you won't go wrong. I'm a Shia of Ahlul Bayt.
MashaAllah.
But it's very academic, a very intellectual conversion for me. And what was missing was a connection to the people, to the personalities. You sit in Majlis and you hear the stories of the people, you know their names, but the love is missing. And love is something that has to develop over time. And it took me, I think, almost 9 years for that love to develop. And it happened because I went to Karbala. My wife, my son, we had this opportunity to go to Karbala, and I found myself standing in the middle of Bain al-Haramain. I had Abul Fazl Abbas on this side of me, and I had Imam Hussein alayhi salam on this side of me, and something happened in my heart. I don't know what it is, but Karbala is such a special place. That seed of love was planted there, and I cried. First time as a Shia in 9 years, I cried. And my wife and I, we made a niyyah there, and then we had to come back to Karbala because it is such a special place, such a holy place. And the next time I was there was a year, maybe 2 years later, but for Arba'een. And if I thought Karbala touched me out of season, off peak, so to say, my experience of Karbala at Arba'een was just out of this world. Just the experience seeing the Zawar, walking to Karbala and being part of them, you know, and not just walking from Najaf, they walk from Basra, from the north, from the south, from the east, west. And they don't just walk. There's people in wheelchairs. There are people literally on their hands and knees just for Imam Hussein. And that makes me so humble that I could walk with them. And then there's the people who serve on the mokibs. Iraqis on the whole are not a rich people. They save their money all year just to give to the Zawar, just for service of Imam Hussein. And again, that's such a humbling experience. And you know, we in the West, we have so much and we give so little. They have nothing, they give everything. But really what affected me most on this journey of love was standing in Najaf in front of the shrine of Imam Ali alayhi salam, giving my condolences, pledging my allegiance as a Shia of Ali. And you feel this pulse, there's a pulse there. I don't know what it is, whether it's just the people there or the place, but there's a pulse. And then you start walking to Karbala, and that pulse goes with you. It doesn't stay there, it comes with you. And you're part of a trickle of people walking to Wadi Salam towards Karbala. And you walk through the poles, and that trickle of people becomes a stream, and you walk further, and that pulse is still with you. It's pulsing and getting stronger as you get nearer to Karbala. And then that stream becomes a river, and by the time you reach the outskirts of Karbala, it's a flood, and that pulse is still there, and it's beating faster and harder and deeper, and you can't get away from it. It's just there. It envelops you, and you see the golden shrines of Imam Hussein and Hazrat Abbas alayhi salam, and then you realise that it's not just a pulse, it's a heartbeat. And you're part of that heartbeat. And you can't get away from it. You don't want to get away from it. It's all-encompassing. And you realise that it's the beating heart of Hussein, and you're part of it. And my heart breaks, and I have to go back to Karbala every year because I want to be that close to Imam Hussein and his brother. So, if you've never been to Karbala, ask Allah, make a niyat, and go to Karbala. It will change your life forever, without a shadow of a doubt. As I stand here today, you will be changed. Your heart will be broken. And you can go from a Shia of Ali, a Shia of Al-Bayt, a Shia of Hussein, to a lover of Ali, a lover of Hussein, a lover of Al-Bayt.
Barakallah.
Assalamu alaikum, my name is Mahdi Ali. I'm from London. I was always pushed by my parents to keep on reciting, and I saw I was quite talented, and I worked hard until I could reach where I am today.
How long have you been reciting Quran for?
Around 3 years.
MashaAllah, MashaAllah, amazing. And who would you say is your favorite Quran reciter to listen to?
My favorite Quran reciter is Muhammad Manshawi. His style of Quran I really admired for the last few years.
MashaAllah, MashaAllah, amazing. Well, you're here with your dad, and I know your dad supports you, and he wants you to do very well, inshallah. And I know you will do very well. So stay confident, because you got this, and you're going to do a good job, inshallah, yeah?
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam.
Your name?
Mahdi Ali.
Mahdi, how old are you?
14.
14. Tonight you're going to be reciting for us the Holy Quran. Tell me more about your journey with the Holy Quran. How did you fall in love with recital?
I was always pushed by my parents to read the Quran, and I've always found it as a talent, and I kept on working hard, and now I'm here. Like,
and is
reciting.
there any particular chapter of the Holy Quran that you really were inspired by, or?
Surat Qaf. I really like how Muhammad Manshawi recited some ayat from it, and I really fell in love with that.
MashaAllah. Amazing. And is that what you're reciting for us tonight?
No, today I'm reciting Surat Al Imran.
Surat Al Imran. Okay.
Which verse?
Which verses?
189 to 194.
189 to 194.
Yeah.
Okay, so everybody, please welcome him with the loudest of your salawats.
اللهم صل على محمد.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. ولله ملك السماوات والأرض والله على كل شيء قدير.
ما شاء الله.
إن في خلق السماوات والأرض واختلاف الليل والنهار لآيات لأولي الألباب الذين يذكرون الله قياما وقعودا وعلى قلوبهم ويتفكرون في خلق السماوات والأرض ربنا ما خلقت هذا باطلا سبحانك فقنا عذاب النار.
ما شاء الله ما شاء الله ما شاء الله.
ربنا إنك من تدخل النار فقد أخزيته وما للظالمين من أنصار.
ما شاء الله.
ربنا إننا سمعنا مناديا ينادي للإيمان أن آمنوا بربكم فآمنا.
الله يعني النفس.
ربنا فاغفر لنا ذنوبنا وكفر عنا سيئاتنا وتوفنا مع الأبرار. ربنا وآتنا ما وعدتنا على رسلك ولا تخزنا يوم القيامة إنك لا تخلف الميعاد. صدق الله العلي العظيم.
I was nervous, but my teacher, he taught me to just read like you're the only one sitting there. And I did. I looked at the ayat, I focused, and I read like I was the only one there, and it ended well.
أحسنت طيب الله أنفاسك.
جميل حتى هو جميل.
Well done. Before I get to the judges, I'd love to ask you how do you feel right now? It must have been what, a couple of weeks preparation, and then you're here now. You're finally done. How do you feel?
I feel complete. Like I finished. Like I've practiced like for 2 weeks for this, and like now I'm happy.
Now you're happy.
Good.
Brilliant.
Mashallah.
Brilliant.
Mashallah.
Well done. Well done. Well done. Okay. Now you can relax. Well, I say relax.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Wallahi, beautiful recitation. يعني there was some problems like breathing, some places out of tune. Yeah, it's all related to your age. You are 14 years old. I don't know how long did you started learning Quran? For how long?
Maybe 3 years.
3 years. Yeah, that's very nice. You are in the first step. In the future, you will be very good reciter, especially inshallah after 2-3 years when your throat get settled. Just one point, yeah. It's nice to say this point now, just for anyone to learn.
Okay.
Normally, the reciters of Quran, as you said, you are 2 weeks, you are practicing on that, yeah? Okay, when you put the Quran, okay, don't put your eyes on these verses and read from that. They normally put the Quran just, look how I do, just to look at the Quran, then they raise your head.
Yeah.
The throat will be open more, that's number one. Then you look at the audience like this. I look here, okay. ولله ملك السماوات والأرض والله على كل شيء قدير. I'm looking here, yeah, but I raise my head, look at the audience.
Great stuff.
And
great stuff.
Recite it.
Yeah?
Beautiful.
Does that make sense?
Beautiful.
Yeah, yeah.
MashaAllah.
Yeah,
Barakallah
fantastic,
fik. Barakallah
fantastic.
fik.
The Shia voice experience has been quite nerve-wracking but exciting. You know, I was waiting for this day as well. However, it ended and I think I done well and I'm happy.
Dear Mahdi, we're all proud of you. Thank you. Your recitation was beautiful. I have just one small note. Mullah Nizar, he has mentioned to raise your head. He's absolutely right, because if you put your throat, you just chuck your throat while reading, you cannot control the tunes. It becomes very hard, unless if you are very, very, very practiced. Okay? One more thing. Did you learn maqam during the 3 years, or you just read Quran?
No, I know some maqamat, yeah.
Okay, do you know what 2 maqams you read today?
I read Maqam Nahawand.
You started with Nahawand and you ended?
Maqam Bayati.
Bayati.
Okay, can I ask you a question? You ended Quran with Sadaqallahu al-Aliyyul Azim, but it wasn't Bayat. What maqam was your Sadaqallahu al-Aliyyul Azim?
Maqam Nahawand.
Nahawand. Yeah, you didn't finish. Normally, people start with Bayat like A'udhu billahi minash shaytanir rajim. Then Sadaqallahul Ali. Bayat. He ended not Bayat.
Mullah Hussein, you're going to make your point?
Yes. What I want you to do, brother, is to practice the scale of each maqam. Nahawand has few keys. You have to practice them very well so that you don't go out of tune easily. But rather than that, your recitations, it's in your DNA. It's beautiful. I loved it.
I just want to ask you questions. What got you interested in reciting the Holy Quran? Or who, even?
My father pushed me to read,
Mashallah.
and, you know, I followed him and I listened to him. And, yeah, I have a teacher and I learn every week, yeah.
You know, I got to meet your father backstage, and you know, he introduced himself to me as Abu Mahdi.
Yes.
So, isn't it so nice that in this culture, our son is our identity. You are his identity. So you are carrying his future. He's so proud. He didn't say his name. He said, my name is Abu Mahdi. I'm so proud of you. Something different about you was that your voice was very sweet. Yes. Usually Quran reciters, I hear them, they're very deep and husky voices, but yours was very sweet and I could keep listening to you for a long time, mashallah.
Sayyid, I'm going to go to you, but before your feedback, doesn't he remind you of Muhammad Mahdi Mudaffar 2 seasons ago?
Inshallah, in the future. In the future, inshallah. In the future.
Inshallah.
Yeah,
Inshallah, in his footsteps.
Yeah, and you look from that time how very few people knew about Nahawand and Bayat and so on. And now the conveyor belt of talent just continues because of season 1. We've got so many coming through, 14 years of age, reciting the Quran in that way. It was a pleasure for all of us. Thank you for coming.
Fantastic stuff. Guys, put your hands together for Mahdi Ali. Ahsant, that
way. Mahdi, mashallah, a nice performance from you. You told me you were a bit nervous, but I think you looked all right on stage. You were good. How did it feel to perform in front of the judges?
Felt like I feel like a dream, yeah, because it's the first time, but hopefully I can get used to it and never feel nervous again, yeah.
Inshallah, of course, over time, the more you recite, the more you learn how to control your nerves better. So I think you got this. I think for first time you've done very, very well. Keep going, and inshallah we'll see you soon.
That kick-started our episode today. Exciting stuff. The reciter that came on did remind us of one of the, not just semi-finalists, but the finalists who went very, very close to actually winning Shia Voice Season 1. Muhammad Mahdi Mudaffar, may Allah bless him, and may Allah continue his recitation of the Holy Quran. And hopefully Mahdi Ali follows in his footsteps in becoming a very established Quran reciter, and many lessons that we learned from our dear judges. More lessons to be learned from the next contestant, inshallah. So please put your hands together for the next contestant on the Shia Voice.
Assalamu alaikum. My name is Hassan Matar. I'm 23 years old and I'm from New York.
I am feeling very enthusiastic. It is an opportunity and a blessing to be here at the Imam Hussein studios.
How you feeling today? You looking forward to your performance, inshallah?
Yeah, inshallah, I want to do a good job and I want to impress everybody, including my family, my friends. You know, I want to do this for Imam Mahdi, Sahib al-Zaman, Sharif, and hopefully it goes good.
Inshallah, inshallah. I'm hearing a bit of an American accent. Yeah, I'm getting America. Or is it Canada? It's America. Where in America are you from?
I was born in Brooklyn, but I moved to Texas. Yeah, so sometimes I'll be going like, y'all gotta go around here.
Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Your name?
Hassan Matar.
Hassan Matar. Originally from?
Brooklyn.
Brooklyn?
Yeah, I was born in Brooklyn.
Okay, New York.
Yeah.
Okay, and living now where?
Living in Texas.
Texas. All right, cool.
Big jump.
It is a big jump, no
Yeah.
doubt. And I've had the honor of reciting both those areas, and
Yeah,
you're going to be lecturing for us. Lecturing comes with a lot of responsibility.
it does. Yeah.
How are you going to handle that responsibility if you win the Shia voice?
I will handle it with grace.
Beautiful.
Grace and compassion. I've come to the Shia voice for the very first time to do something for the Ahlul Bayt, and inshallah it is accepted. you know?
Fantastic.
Because some lectures you can't give, some lectures you can. So
Sure.
yeah.
What inspired you to go down the
The lecturing route?
lecturing route?
Why I decided public speaking, that is beyond me. I don't know. Personally, I was going to do a dua, so I decided to mix it, lecture and dua. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. إن الله وملائكته يصلون على النبي يا أيها الذين آمنوا صلوا عليه وسلموا تسليما.
اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم فوربك لنسألنهم أجمعين صدق الله العلي العظيم. Therefore, by the Lord, we will surely call them to account. When you think about justice, just as a primary nature, you want it to be fair. You don't want it to be biased. So that, for us, as a Shia community, does not exist. Because what we do is we have a lot of minorities in different places. We have minorities in Africa, we have minorities in the UK, wherever you want. There's a lot of Shia minorities. There's no representation. There's no political representation. The hand gestures, the posture, the loud, the low, you know, the this and that. That's what he was talking about. But I do feel that this is not the aim of the Shia as a whole. Why? Why do I feel like the Shia, instead of going public and trying to spread, they should actually try to go private? This might be controversial for a bit.
Sure.
But my reasoning is that I couldn't bring out that idea and then slap it on 10 minutes. No. Basically, you cannot trust minority politics. You cannot trust the Arab leaders in the communities. I'm talking about in general, as a whole, like even in America and the UK. The Imams, they didn't really have a resistance. They had more of a taqiyya understanding of life. Ideas move in space, like your mind, through electric. They don't move through time and strict and constraint. Fatima al-Zahra had a special house called Bayt al-Huzn, where she cried. She never got a chance to even give up to have, like, just to have peace after her dad died. Nobody gave her peace. They didn't give her respect. They didn't give her anything. Imam al-Hassan got backstabbed, you know. Imam Musa al-Qadhi. There's a story about Imam Ja'far al-Sadiq where he had a companion, where the Khurasani came to give him some information. And he told him, well, get in the fire. And I'm just summarizing it here. And he didn't want to go in. He was like, oh, you're testing me. This is too bad. I can't do this. Then, when his actual companion came, he got in with no question. And he was sitting in the fire. So there is a matter of sincerity, right? Like, and I'm the least of people to talk about sincerity, you know, because who am I, right? But at the end of the day, it is important for us to be sincere, you know, so that way we can get closer to Imam al-Mahdi.
After the performance, I was a little agitated because I didn't get to say what I wanted to say. I understand that there's a time limit, but you cannot compress an idea into time. It doesn't make sense.
I had so much to say. And when I realized the time limit, I was like, I'm cooked.
Okay, all right.
Because I realized I prepared a lecture for like 5 hours instead of 10 minutes.
Yeah, we've all been there where we prepared a lecture for 5 hours.
Yeah, man. Cutting it short is a little hard for me.
Yeah.
I have a lot to say.
Intention behind what you're saying is ultimately sincere. And I thank you for making us reflect on how to get closer to the Imam of our time with what's happening in the world today. When you look in Syria, for example, and you look in the whole of the Middle East, a person has to begin to reflect upon their relationship with the Imam of their time. And the topic that you chose, you related to justice straight away. And I thought that was wonderful because at the end of the day, what's the role of the Imam? He's going to be someone who establishes justice, a world that was full of tyranny and injustice. He comes to bring justice and peace. But really, a lecture is about how you bring all those things together. And I think that you're definitely starting your journey. We've all been there. We've got the idea. We've got justice, Imam al-Mahdi, the oppression that has been there since Saqifa, how that oppression developed. But it's about a few things then after that, which you will have in your development. The first of them, my dear brother, is that you never ever fold hands when you're speaking in public, be it a presentation, for example, for finance, a presentation for law, or a presentation for Islamic studies. Even now, if I was going to give a presentation, I don't know, amongst a group of pharmacists, and I'm like, so I want to present to you what my latest findings are, automatically they're going to look at me and think, do you really want to be here? And I think you do want to be here. And that's what hurts me because I just believe that you are someone who can come out, look, hands in the pockets, folding hands. There has to be just that development in your message that you're giving across, that you've got to show the crowd how passionate you are as well.
There was a little nervousness.
No problem. And listen, we've all been there at the beginning. The nerves are there and so on. But body language is vital. When you ask the crowd to recite a salawat Mullah Ali, the crowd can only feed off the speaker. I can't force a crowd to all be like, Allahumma salli. And the speaker himself hasn't been the one who's really given that passion. It's a great subject. And I know where you're going. The injustices against Ahl al-Bayt alayhim salam. These types of topics, they require structure. The body language has to be there. And you can't just say, and there was also a story of Imam al-Sadiq, Khurasani, there was a guy, oven, fire. My bro, we're not sitting in a caf, chilling. When we're presenting, we have to say, there was a wonderful story which involved a companion of the Imam called Harun al-Makki. And then when people were coming to Imam al-Sadiq alayhi salam and asking him, why don't you rise against the Abbasids? The Imam asked the person, go and sit in the oven. All of a sudden now, this is the beginning of a lecture. So what I want you to work on, and I'm more than happy to advise you even further after the show, I want you to work on the body language, structure, oratory. When we've worked on all of these, then we'll develop storytelling and other skills. But you've come all the way from the States. I thank you for coming all this way. Thank you, my brother.
Sounds good. Guys, round of applause for that, please. Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
That's all right.
The judges, they were being honest and respectful. So at the end of the day, it is okay to accept their words with grace.
I think you didn't mention volume. I want you to be louder, especially in the month like Ramadan, when after iftar, a speaker is going to speak. That's going to sound like a lullaby to me. I'm just going to doze off. It's, you know.
Right.
But say the more, he doesn't let me sleep. Habibi! I mean, it's that loud.
I didn't want to get.
Yeah, I know that. I know it's not the same for everyone, but
yeah.
Find a middle ground. But I also wanted to ask, have you done, because what you had to say, I know that you sincerely cared about. Have you done a public speaking course yet or any sort of training for this?
So I figured you were going to ask me.
Yeah.
Most of the things I do are like freestyle.
Okay.
So I try to rely on memory a lot, and I try to rely on, you know, kind of just fitri, what I know, what is obvious. The time limit was crazily small, and what I had prepared was like at least 30 minutes. So I was like...
Did you know coming into it that you only had 7-8 minutes? Coming into the whole Shia voice?
They told me when I got here, so I mean, it's okay.
Had you watched the Shia voice before? You came?
Yeah, I've watched it, yeah.
And you ever seen one lecturer ever get more than 10 minutes? No. Yeah, it's just that little bit of research before you go into anything in life is going to bode well for you. Knowing your crowd, that's going to bode well as well.
Brilliant, brilliant. Well, guys, look, it's been an inspirational segment, but we thank you, Hassan, for being here once again, all the way from the States. Guys, put your hands together for Hassan Matar.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you guys for allowing me to be here. Thank you guys for watching. Alhamdulillah, inshallah, we all get blessings for this.
Inshallah. Thank you very much.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. My name is Bahaa Alhelli. I'm from United States of America. Originally, I'm from Iraq. بدأت بالقراءة من عمري 19 سنة في سنة 1996.
We are here with brother Bahaa. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalam wa rahmatullah.
MashaAllah, you are our next contestant, about to go on the stage in front of all of the judges, and you're here to recite. What are you here to recite for us today?
Today, inshallah, I will do قصيدة وأبوذية.
قلبك حنين صورة
السلام عليكم.
السلام عليكم.
تعرف نفسك؟
بهاء الحلي من العراق، أسكن في الولايات المتحدة الأمريكية.
ما شاء الله. بهاء الحلي، هل يعني من الحلة؟
نعم.
من الحلة، ما
نعم.
شاء الله.
نعم.
بلد العلماء.
الله يحفظكم.
الله يسلمكم.
كانت الحياة متعبة جدا بزمن النظام البائد، بس رغم كل هذا كنا نقرأ المجالس ونقيم المجالس في كل المناسبات. بس تأذينا يعني ماكو حرية. اضطهدنا، يعني اللي مثل حالتي دخلنا للسجن وخرجت من السجن، وعلى أثر الاضطهاد أنا تركت العراق وسافرت إلى لبنان. أقمت في لبنان لمدة 9 سنين، وبعد ذلك غادرت إلى الولايات المتحدة الأمريكية.
Are you going to recite Arabic Noha or
Arabic?
Arabic Noha.
Yes.
Okay. I have here in your biography, you recited in America and mashallah in Canada and Europe even.
Right.
تأثرت بالملا باسم الكربلائي، أحب قراءته، ومتأثر كذلك بالتراث الحسيني.
أفلح من صلى على محمد وآل محمد. بسمار بسمار
بسمار عفاك شلون شلت الحزن عفاك شلون مولاي يا صاحب الزمان عفاك شلون شلت الحزن بس مر بسمار وعدوك بات يقضي الليل يتسامر بسمار صدق طب بصدرها اليوم
الله
اسمار
صدق طب بصدرها اليوم بسمار وعليها انمدت اليد الرديمة وعليها انمدت اليد الرديمة عيدنا جريمة قتل
حلو
الله
ناتجها أم وطفل عيدنا جريمة قتل ناتجها أم وطفل والجاني رد يعترف واحنا فتحنا السجل والجاني رد يعترف واحنا فتحنا السجل عدنا جريمة قتل ناتجها أم وطفل والجاني رد يعترف واحنا فتحنا السجل والجاني رد واحنا فتحنا السجل فتحنا سجلهم رؤوس الجريمة أخذنا اعترافات خطيرة وليمة يشرحون تفاصيل جناية عظيمة على من هجمتوا على حرمة ويتيمة كل من روى قصته عن هجمته وغايته فعلي وفعل يختلف واحنا فتحنا السجل عدنا جريمة قتل ناتجها أم وطفل عدنا جريمة قتل ناتجها أم وطفل والجاني رد يعترف واحنا اي شخص قال انا اللي شغل بال عليها حرقتها ودخلنا ولا كان بالحساب شخص قال انا اللي شعلت نار على الباب حرقتها ودخلنا ولا كان بالحساب لقيت الزكية وعلى الباب بلا حجاب تنادي ابويا ولونه الاعراب انا قال انا شفت العجب وجه البتول انضرب قال انا شفت العجب وجه البتول انضرب شفي الصفعها صليف واحنا فتحنا السجل عدنا جريمة قتل ناتجها أم وطفل والجاني رد يعترف واحنا فتحنا السجل صلوا على محمد وآل محمد.
أحسنتم طيب والله أنفاسك أحسنت
ممنون الله يحفظك
ولا بهاء أحسنتم طيب والله أنفاسك خليك
الله يحفظك رب الأعمال يحفظكم إن شاء الله ممنون
أحسنتم صلوات على محمد وآل محمد
الإمام الحسين عليه السلام هو كل شيء بالنسبة لي. من هو بهاء؟ بهاء على شأنه لأنه خادم للإمام الحسين عليه السلام، ومن الصعوبة أن أرد على هذا السؤال. ماذا يعني لك الإمام الحسين عليه السلام؟ الإمام الحسين عليه السلام كل شيء، روحي وجسدي ونفسي وكل شيء يعني لي هو الإمام الحسين عليه السلام.
Mullah Ali, I met with Mullah Bahaa earlier today, and I was seeing a potential somehow. Subhanallah.
Okay.
The competition, mashallah, it's saying here that you're 47.
ما شاء الله.
Bahaa.
نعم.
Allah يعطيك طولة العمر يا رب.
Still young.
Still young.
الله يحفظكم
And you had the passion to come here to compete.
ممنون.
To put this effort. It's amazing.
الله يحفظك.
What you just made us listen now, it's fantastic.
الله يحفظك ممنون.
The spirit of, you have the soul of al-Majlis.
Yeah.
Reciter. You have it in you. The type of your voice is beautiful. It's magical.
الله يحفظك.
I loved it. I want to see more of you.
إن شاء الله.
I would like to see more of you.
إن شاء الله.
ممنون.
إن شاء الله. أحسنتم ولا حسين ولا نزار تفضلوا.
بارك الله فيك أستاذ بهاء.
الله يحفظك أستاذ بهاء.
Beautiful recitation.
ممنون.
The lyrics was very beautiful. I think that's for شاعر
سيد عبد الخالق المحنى.
سيد عبد الخالق المحنى. Yeah.
نعم.
And recited by ملا باسم الكربلائي.
نعم.
Yeah.
صح.
Yeah. عندنا جريمة قتل. Yeah.
نعم.
Beautiful recitation. وإن شاء الله beautiful and bright future إن شاء الله.
ممنون.
بارك الله فيك.
مولاتي الله يحفظك.
Said Mason, your take?
I think the intro didn't do you justice. I want to know about your background.
الله يحفظكم. سبحان الله، يعني وعيت على الدنيا. والدي صوته حلو يقرأ.
ما شاء الله.
أخي يعني حاضر وياي هسه ملا أحمد همات يقرأ.
وهل أكو عراقي صوته مو حلو خصوصا من الحلة؟
يجبر خاطرك. يجبر خاطرك. كلك فضل ملاتي العزيز. أي فبال96 يعني بال96 بدأت بالقراءة، بس كانت الظروف يعني ما تخدمنا فنقرأ بالبيوت. وظلنا يعني انتقلنا للبنان وكملت المسيرة ولحد الآن يعني مستمرين بالعطاء.
After you decided to come here, all the way from the US, what was in your mind?
كثير من البرامج انطرحت، يعني ليش بها ما تجي للعراق؟
تمام.
بس الله أشاء بأن أكون في هذا المكان وأخدم.
الحمد لله.
والحمد لله رب العالمين. هاي فرصة على مود يعني ألتقي بالأساتذة الكرام.
What the mullah was saying, well, firstly, the question as Mullah Hussein asked is, what kind of inspired you? How did you actually come to the Shia voice? And he says, there were many competitions that were open for me, and were a lot of my friends and family members maybe encouraged me to attend different competitions. But subhanallah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wanted me to be here on the stage.
Allah.
On the stage here. So
Lucky us.
Dr. Sayyid Ammar, lastly.
I'd just like to speak on behalf of the Shia voice and saying that we're so honored when elders in different communities take part. Bahaa, who's one of the elders of the community, I could say, has come all the way from California, of an Iraqi background, seeking a chance to find a way to serve the Imam.
Subhanallah.
So this impression that sometimes people may have that this is only for London and it's only for a certain demographic or a certain age group, here you have somebody who's finding an opportunity. Like we had a couple of episodes ago, someone who was 63 years old.
Yes. Yeah. Yes.
Who was looking for an opportunity. There is no age limit to the service of Imam al-Hussein and there is no barrier to the service of Imam al-Hussein.
MashaAllah. Ahsantum. And on that note, guys, show your support, show your love for Mullah Bahaa Alhelli. Ahsantum.
جزاكم الله خير.
Definitely touched our hearts. MashaAllah. I want to know, how does it feel now that you've performed? And what does this khidmah of Imam al-Hussein mean to you?
خدمة الإمام الحسين أتنفسها كل يوم. خدمة الإمام الحسين هي كل شيء في حياتي. خدمة الإمام الحسين هي التي تعطيني الأمل لكي أتم حياتي على هذا النهج.
أحسنتم. Habibi Mullah. Allah Salvik.
Truly, we are humbled on this episode of the Shia Voice. Genuinely, we've had some very, very good contestants, and we've had contestants that maybe let us reflect upon our own lives. Although we may be in a situation where we feel like khidmah is very easy to us, but genuinely, khidmah is tawfiq from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. You cannot say from your own self that I am going to serve. It is permission from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and the Ahlul Bayt alayhim salam, and that lesson has been taught to us very, very clearly from Mullah Bahaa Alhelli.
Imagine a world where the teachings of Imam Hussein alayhi salam are forgotten. It's unthinkable. And therefore it's our role to revive the teachings of Imam Hussein alayhi salam in particular, and the teachings of the Ahlul Bayt alayhi salam in general. And that's why the famous tradition, Rahimallah man ahya amran. May Allah have mercy on those who revive our affairs, is the tradition of the utmost importance. Notice the word revive or give life to our affairs, because the unthinkable could happen. And the teachings of the Ahlul Bayt alayhi salam could be forgotten, could have a slow death. And therefore it's our role to come together. Like Imam Hussein alayhi salam TV has brought us together to ensure that the teachings of Imam Hussein alayhi salam are spread far and wide, and that people's lives are inspired every single day.
Behind the scenes at Imam Hussein TV are real servants of Imam Hussein. People dedicated to the cause and the message of Imam Hussein, and dedicated to broadcasting the message of Hussein all around the world. From the moment we wake up to the moment we step into work, it is Imam Hussein's message that drives us to bring his message beaming into your homes. Our offices are established in 3 countries, and we broadcast in 5 languages. Help us continue to broadcast the pristine message of Imam Hussein across the world.
Anything you spend, He will replace it. He is the best of providers.
Ignite hope and stamp out poverty with Imam Hussein Charity.
Welcome back, dear viewers of Imam Hussein TV. You are watching Shia Voice Season 3 2025. We're pretty much halfway through the competition so far. It is heating up, and we're halfway through this episode as well. We've seen some fantastic contestants. We've got more to look forward to, inshallah. Plenty more talent ready to serve the Ahlul Bayt alayhimus salam. So please, live audience, judges, everyone at home, put your hands together for the next contestant on the Shia Voice.
Assalamu alaikum. My name is Fatima Hall. I am an Iranian who is a resident in Chicago, Illinois, USA. I came to Shia Voice because I found it extremely interesting and helpful to send a message to the Shia community all over the world. I write poetry, and my poetry is a style of Persian poetry, but with in English language. And I have a message to give. So I think this would be a good venue for that.
Right, so we are here with our next contestant. She is here and she is going to be doing some poetry for us, mashallah. Sister, quick question. How long have you been doing poetry for?
I started writing in Farsi when I was much younger, but in English about 7 years ago, I can say.
Right, so you're like a seasoned pro then, I'm guessing. 7 years of writing, mashallah. That's amazing. May Allah bless you, inshallah, and inshallah you're going to do a great job.
Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah. Your name?
Fatima Hall.
Fatima Hall. Very unique.
Well, it is unique because I'm an Iranian who is married to an American.
You're an Iranian who's married to?
An American.
An American. Tell us more about your story, Fatima.
My story. Well, I am from Iran, the best country in the world. And then I went to United States to go to college.
I moved to America when I was pretty young.
And ended up getting married. I was not so Muslim. I was one of those people that said, God only cares about what is in your heart.
Sure.
And not what you wear and hijab. My husband became Shia.
I can say that he actually made me a better Shia than I was. So, and as time went by, I realized neither money or fame or anything wasn't that important.
I have 2 children.
As time went by, I succeeded in business and I did well in what I had in mind in this world.
I worked in private equity and I was totally different lifestyle that I changed.
However, the more I succeeded, the more difficult it became living.
My daughter was born and I just knew.
My life changed because right there and then I realized what happiness meant.
Life is more than money and place, and I left everything.
So I left business and everything to the side. I no longer was making much money, but I was getting paid every time my daughter smiled.
And I became a full-time mother. And when I became a mother, I got closer to Ahlul Bayt. My daughter was 8 years old, to be quite honest, when she decided she wants to wear her hijab.
I still wasn't wearing hijab.
Told her the same story I told myself. You don't need to, honey. God is in your heart and He knows what is happening.
I thought what is in your heart is important, not what you wear.
I went and started studying that you do not need to wear a hijab. And the more I studied, the more I looked. I even looked at fatwas.
I looked at everything.
More and more I read, then finally I went straight to the Quran. And okay, I got stuck. Now I couldn't in the other world say Jahiliyat, I didn't know. I knew I had to wear the hijab. Then I realized, oh my gosh, I was worried how to make my daughter Muslim. I had no idea she would be born to make me a Muslim.
MashaAllah. MashaAllah.
I am thankful to my daughter.
Who's come with you over here from the family?
Nobody.
You come alone.
Your daughter.
Your daughter. They are at school, and we are not very rich anymore. So
I had it all. I can comfortably say I had money, I had a business going, and I had everything a person goes to school to become. And but I realized I just am not happy. I was so unhappy that I really felt like I wanted to die.
to be honest with you, I am here to read a poem that is about hijab.
Okay.
MashaAllah.
And to do that, it's for other girls, for others that are not quite sure to keep their hijab or even wear it for that matter.
Lovely.
So,
We live in that time.
Yes.
I dreamed a prophet came to me and said, Magar az rahmat khuda ma'yusi. You do not have any belief in God's mercy? I woke up, and that was the beginning of a lot of changes in my life. And I realized God is loving.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Not too long ago, I was so depressed. Men seemed free and I felt oppressed. Not too long ago, I thought women were weak. Media is right. Women can't speak. They kept saying always, indeed, women are nothing in your creed. I heard celebrities often state, poor women living the Muslim faith, that type of life they must hate. You cannot do this, you cannot do that. What are you really? You're just a doormat. You be kind lady, you cook for your mister. He comes home, you say, what you need, master? We are scorned in many shows, internet, TV, and radio. Our hijab is mocked. We are called oppressed, brainwashed, and submissive, utterly repressed. But nothing really burned me as hot when I was told, and I was told by some sheikhs or pedagogues, ladies are like gemstones, should not be seen or be shown. They must be wrapped and covered, same as diamond, the perfect stone. But why? Diamonds are toughest of stones. Nothing happens if exposed.
No.
Let me tell you, so you're sure, if diamonds drop in a sewer, their value retains, rest assured. Oh, I found it offensive and so repulsive when they would tell me women are like candy. If they are not covered, they will get dirty. I would get mad and I would be upset for being a woman. Is that what I get? I was affected by all they said. They were playing hard with my head. One side, celebrities and their fans. Other side, teachings of our clans. Shaitan and nafs hand in hand, pressing on me harsh and tight. One night when talking to God, I cried and yelled and I sobbed. We have no respect in this life. Women are victims in this fight. I wish I was born a man or was piece of wood or sand. Maybe they are right. Maybe life is just a dance. Life has happened by pure chance. I fell asleep. While crying in bed, I heard my Allah sweetly. He said, you are right, Fatima. It is so rough. Being a woman is very much tough. My sweet servant, cover your hair. Men are weak, and you must be aware. But when you are alone in any place, inside a house or lost in space, when time of salah during your prayer, why you wear hijab when no man is there? In front of men for old and frail, I have permitted not covering the hair, yet even them during prayers must have hijab. No exception there. Hijab is not just cover for your hair. It's flag of Islam that you only can bear. Flag of Islam is carried by the strong. Don't drop my flag, always have it along. When Muslim women enter a place, Islam presence is noticed by their hijab and by their grace. You are my soldiers without guns. You struggle for me from the day one. You wear my uniform. You are in my army. You battle judgment and bullying for me. Look at history and look at my soldiers. Look at my beloved strong flag holders. They are Ali and Hussein and Abbas. Don't you realize you have the same job? They are Ali and Hussein and Abbas. Don't you realize you have the same job? Easiest of jobs are not for women. I made you strong. I told that to men. No man can handle birth of a child. No agony ever weighs up to that. My pledge to mothers, kingdom of heaven. A promise from me that you have been given. To those that say, what is in your heart, Allah only cares. Not the hijab or what anyone wears. Or saying hijab was for wives of Muhammad and ignoring hijab of Zahra and Zainab. Do not rely on what is in your heart, the heart that I locked, sealed and shut for many sins and rejecting my ayat. Now, my message to men who abuse women. They put down ladies and slap and kick them. Men who set fire on doors of respect, manipulating laws that I have sent. On day of judgment in the Akhirat, بأي ذنب قتلت, 70 angels striking those, slap a woman once. That is how it goes. Haven't you ever read Hadith al-Kisa? 4 perfect men and only Fatima. 4 perfect men, my gift to all worlds, I introduce them as Fatima's folks. I have given you 14 pure ones, 13 bright lights, and Batul is the sun. I made universe for love of Muhammad, and I made Muhammad for love of Fatima. I have given you 14 pure ones, 13 bright lights, and Batul is the sun. I brought Fatima to this world, the world that men behaved poor. Fadak was also about women's right. Ladies' only chance was Fatima's fight. Without her fighting and her resistance, they would have gone back to age of ignorance. When Ali was ordered to remain at home, be patient and silent, he was informed. We never required for Zahra to stay home. Fighting for Islam was hers and hers alone. Without an army and without a sword, bravely and wise, defending with word. She cried for you. She fought for you. She gave her life and her baby for you. I never said women cannot speak. Ladies are nothing and they are weak. Zainab's speeches after Ashura kept Islam alive. That is who you are. Hussein had army of 72 men. Zainab was leader without fighting men. Zainab in Sham and Zainab in Kufa, fighting for Islam and fighting for women. Brave like Abbas and bright like her mother, destroyed Yazid and left him to suffer. Oh, Arabs, Ajams, whites and blacks, men, women, to all you I direct. keep Ahlul Bayt well in mind. Use Quran and keep in line.
Allah. Well done. Well done.
I lost my father when I was 9 years old. I know that the guardian of the yatims are the God and the Ahlul Bayt, and specifically Imam Ali. And when I missed you so much when I was a grown-up, and I missed you so much in America, the only way I could feel comfortable was when I would write for Imam Ali. You gave me that gift.
Wish it was the time. That's all. But ahsantum. That was brilliant. That was brilliant. Well done. Well done, Sister Fatima Hall, for that piece of poetry. And again, I want to keep it quite consistent with all the contestants. I've asked the ones before, and I'd love to ask you again. There must be a lot of preparation going into that. How do you feel now that you've delivered it?
I feel good.
Well done.
Okay.
Mashallah.
Good. Fantastic stuff.
Yeah, excellent. Excellent presentation. Excellent oratory. Your communication with the crowd, the passion, that's what we look for. And I think above all else, your content was fantastic.
Absolutely.
I saw exactly where the message was going. And especially, there are sometimes these examples that are used. A Muslim lady is like a diamond. A Muslim lady is like a chocolate sweet bar. I don't know. And a lot of these have become a bit cliche, a bit overused. And they
don't work anymore.
And they don't work anymore. And that's the thing that I really liked about what you were saying. You're like, listen, I've been there. I didn't believe in hijab. I didn't listen to those examples. I'm going to have to turn this around. You also turned around another issue, and that is, don't just say that hijab is some cultural thing with early Islam. Because Sayyidah Zainab continued to live after her grandfather, and she continued to protect the hijab.
Exactly.
Another wonderful area was most legal traditions on the veil are in the chapter on salah. But then you took the veil out of just the salah area, and you made many begin to ask themselves, well, if I wear hijab when I pray because God's watching, why can't I do it the rest of the day unless I believe God's gone to sleep? And so what you've done is, I don't know how many people picked up, but you actually tackled all the misconceptions on hijab one by one. You had a good usage of history. You went to the Quran as well. I saw there was this lovely interchange between the verses on بِأَيِّ ذَنْبٍ قُتِلَتْ. There's a particular skill that you have that, if a person slaps, if a person burns a house, well, how could you revere such a person? And there are feminists out there who in their academic works looked at certain early personalities in Islamic history, and they said, how could this person be respected when all he did was bully women his whole life?
That's right.
So you even touched on that. The interchange between Fatima and Zahra's names was nice. Because in a poem, you have to keep finding rhythm. You have to find different words. So you used Fatima and you used Batul. And then you took us to Karbala, where we all end up at the end. Really, really brilliant presentation.
Beautiful stuff. Ahsantum.
Well done.
In a nutshell, for the rest of the judges,
this actually was a 20-minute poem. I had to chop it down to make it this.
But it's beautiful.
But I
trust me, Sister Fatima.
Can I just say that?
Yes.
Speakers, sometimes it gets boring for us listeners to listen to a 1 hour long lecture, and something a poet has that a speaker does not. Sorry to say, Ammar, not excluding you.
Yeah.
The other speakers, we start falling asleep. But with poets, their talent is making a difficult subject very easy for us to digest in a small amount of time. And that's what you've done today. You've projected your voice. I could see the passion in your voice. And everything was very well structured. Your examples, honestly, you could have been a speaker as well, but I'm glad you chose this category.
Thank you very much. Sayyid Mason, Mullah Hussein, you were going to say?
Well, thank you, Sister Fatima. Let me be honest with you. When we first welcomed you, and I saw in the category poetry, I always thought somebody will come just for rhyming here. Putting words, beautiful words, we will be happy, we'll be clapping. But you really surprised me because you were connecting ideas with words, and the rhymes were the least of your concerns.
Yes.
That what made your presentation here, very fantastic.
Thank you.
Because you were
Very good.
concentrating on the ideas more than you were concentrating on the rhymes.
Very
and
good.
that what made your content so special. So thank you.
MashaAllah, MashaAllah, Sister Fatima, beautiful poem. Actually, even there is a limit because of your hijab, but still, I can say with your hand, there was body language. You delivered your words to
Very nice.
to the
Very nice
to the audience. And what can I say, sister? You are unique with a special skills for a special mission.
Thank you so much.
I think, yeah, the road is this road of Ahlul Bayt is there is difficulties. You can do it.
Thank
you
you.
can. You can. That's for you.
Just so you know,
Where are you from? Which city in Iran?
I'm from Kerman.
Kerman.
Yes.
MashaAllah. MashaAllah.
Thank you.
I love Kerman. I love
Thank
Kerman.
you. Actually, one time somebody said, I didn't know you then, and they sent a video of yours and that you had recited in Urdu, Pashto, Arabic, and of course Farsi, which when you get to the Farsi, it becomes the best.
Thank you, sister. Thank you.
However, the part that was English, I thought I started rewrote that. The first time that I tried writing was that I rewrote the section that you had in English.
Yalla, collaborate inshallah. You send, I recite.
Sure, I actually wrote a poem for Maisam.
Oh, wow.
Brother Maisam, and it's in English, but it is a,
Inshallah, you may go to the semi-finals and I get to hear it.
And then also, I am so sorry, my brother Hussein. I don't know you, but
It's
Mr.
totally fine.
Nakshawani, the first time I heard him, he used this sentence, which made the English language, which is language of business and cold. And he said, I taste the love of Ahlul Bayt every day. That's what.
Okay, thank you very much, Fatima, Sister Fatima Hall. Guys, put your hands together for Fatima Hall. Thank you very much.
Well done.
MashaAllah, that was amazing. Amazing. A lot of powerful words, a lot of very, very nice poetry. It looks like you were a seasoned pro out there. How does it make you feel to receive that support from everyone out there?
Oh, that was awesome. I don't know what I was expecting, but it was good. It was good. I hope the people who hear it, the young ladies that are thinking twice about wearing their hijab or keeping their hijab, that this affected them. I hope.
Of course, inshallah, mashallah, very powerful message. May Allah bless you, inshallah, and may we keep hearing your poetry, inshallah. Best of luck.
हर ज़माना मेरे हुसैन का है। अस्सलाम वालेकुम, my name is Suleiman. आप मुझे शिया वॉइस पर ज़रूर देखिएगा।
I think we're twinning today. MashaAllah, MashaAllah. So you're going to recite for us today. What are you reciting for us today?
I recite Manqabat. Ba Khuda Ali sa banda na hua na hai na hoga.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam.
Your name?
Suleiman Nasir.
Suleiman Nasir. Originally from where and living where now?
Originally I'm from Pakistan.
Yes.
And live in Derby.
In Derby?
Yes.
Okay. And how many years have you been reciting?
15 years.
15 years?
Oh, mashallah.
Okay.
MashaAllah.
Reciting in the UK or also in Pakistan?
Pakistan. Yes.
Okay. Nice. And was there any reciter you were inspired by? Someone who recited?
My brother.
Who?
Hassan.
He said his brother.
Oh, your brother?
Yes.
Okay, mashallah. So it runs in the family, similar to brother Bahaa.
Yes.
Okay, what will you be reciting for us tonight?
Manqabat ba Khuda Ali sa banda na hua na hai na hoga.
Inshallah, let's hear you. بسم اللہ.
ہاں بالکل شیعہ وائس پہ آنے سے جیسے ہی میں شیعہ وائس میں ادھر انٹر ہوں تو ایک بہت خوشی محسوس ہوئی. ایک بہت اچھا لگا کہ یہ ایک پلیٹ فارم ہے جس سے ہم ذکر محمد والے محمد پہنچا سکتے ہیں یا جن لوگوں تک نہیں پہنچ سکتا تو اس پلیٹ فارم کے تھرو ہم لوگ اس کو پہنچا سکتے ہیں. اور بہت اچھا لگا مجھے الحمدللہ. بہت سب کچھ بہت اچھا تھا.
یا علی یا علی مجھ سے ممکن ہی نہیں تجھ کو سمجھنا یا رب. جس کا بندہ ہو علی سا وہ خدا کیا ہوگا. با خدا علی سا بندہ نہ ہوا نہ ہے نہ ہوگا. نہ ہوا نہ ہے نہ ہوگا. با خدا علی سا بندہ با خدا علی سا بندہ نہ ہوا نہ ہے نہ ہوگا. کوئی بے حرم میں پیدا نہ ہوا نہ ہے نہ ہوگا. با خدا علی سا بندہ جو ردا علی نے اوڑی تو سبھی رسول سمجھے. جو ردا علی نے اوڑی تو سبھی رسول سمجھے. کسی اور پہ یہ دھوکا نہ ہوا نہ ہے نہ ہوگا. با خدا علی سا بندہ سردار مدے.
How long has he been practicing for, mashallah? Because his voice is incredible.
Yeah, since childhood, from the school times, he's been reciting Naat and, Manqabat from the school level. And from our family, he's one of the finest voice we have in our family, alhamdulillah, mashallah.
کہیں ایسا پہ کسیدہ نہ ہوا نہ ہے نہ ہوگا. بخدا علی سا بندہ ہے بہشت سے بھی بڑھ کر تیری روٹیوں کی قیمت ہے. بہشت سے بھی بڑھ کر تیری روٹیوں کی قیمت. کوئی مال اتنا مہنگا نہ ہوا نہ ہے نہ ہوگا. نہ ہوا نہ ہے نہ ہوگا. بخدا علی سا بندہ.
سلیمان بھائی ہمیں ایسا لگ رہا ہے کہ جیسے یہ آپ کی اسٹرانگ پوائنٹ ہے. صرف ہمیں یہ دیکھنا ہے کہ آپ اس کے علاوہ کیا پڑھ سکتے ہیں. یہ منقبت ہے, ہم دیکھنا چاہتے ہیں کہ کوئی اور رنگ ہے جو آپ ہمیں دکھا سکتے ہیں.
نعت پڑھ سکتے ہیں.
بیوٹیفل,
بہت اچھا پڑھ رہے ہیں.
we want to hear something else.
کیونکہ ابھی ہمیں
It's beautiful, your voice, mashallah.
Yes.
But recite something else.
نعت
مصائب ہے,
anything from your heart.
پنجابی
Punjabi?
جو بھی.
Go ahead.
بوں کی تائے امت کربل وچ
شوف غير الموجة.
نقصان علی دیاں دھیاں دا बौंकी ताए उम्मत करबल विच नुकसान अली दियां धियां दा बौंकी ताए उम्मत करबल विच
बहुत अच्छा
تغير الجو
उतों शाम गरीबा लुट पै गई सड़खे में गए परदेसियां दे
ठीक है
उतों शाम गरीबा लुट पै गई सड़खे में गए परदेसियां दे विच फौजां दे तकसीम थिया सामान अली दियां धियां दा बौंकी ताए उम्मत करबल विच नुकसान अली दियां धियां दा
ما شاء الله
سبحان
ما
الله.
شاء
صلوا على
الله
محمد
سليمان ما شاء
وآل
الله
محمد
ما شاء الله ما شاء الله
أحسنت طيب والله أنفاسك أحسنت Top that up with a round of applause
ما
please
شاء الله
Come close to the mic please thank you very much
ما شاء الله
Once again brother before I get to the judges again many of the contestants that stand here they do a lot of preparation there's a lot of nerves before they get onto the stage how do you feel now that you've finished
I'm feeling very good.
Very good all right we'll take that very good say Mason
Okay, so before some of the viewers get confused as to why this contestant's being given another chance, it's actually he's not being given another chance.
Okay.
The thing is, his first one got him high marks. So if I just judge on the first one, it's actually a high mark.
Okay.
So on that first one, you already may be going through, but I didn't want someone else's chance. Because if you're one-dimensional, I don't want to send you through, and that's the only thing that you can do.
Right.
So if you get high marks, yeah, of course, and then the second round will be disappointed. I don't want to find out later. I want to find out now. Your second one could actually harm him.
Okay.
So he's actually taking a chance. We're actually challenging him.
Right.
I can tell that you have a very strong background. आप किस तरह कहाँ से हैं पाकिस्तान में? इस्लामाबाद से तो आप पिंडी यानी उनकी जहाँ पे पिंडी एरिया रावलपिंडी और इस्लामाबाद यहाँ के बिलोंग करते होंगे तो आप इस्लामाबाद के जो जाकिरी वहाँ पे होती है वो बेसिकली पिंडी और इधर ही से आती है तो वो it has a very strong cultural background. Can you explain what you're wearing on your head today? No, not you. Yeah. You as well.
We can ask one of Nazar for that, but please, yes. Explain.
नहीं बस शौक से पहनी
he just wore it because he likes it.
Okay.
That's all. Okay.
We'll take that.
Just for the shows.
In terms of the performance, Mullah Nazar.
Brother Suleiman, beautiful recitation. When you were reciting, I asked Sayyid Maytham, I believe that this kind of recitation is what we call it like Rifi. Right. And he said, yes, it's right. The kind he recited was very Rifi. How to say Rifi?
Tribal?
Yeah, Badawi.
Tribal?
Yeah. The way you recited talks about your experience. When you came here and you said, 15 years I'm reciting, really I was thinking what he is going to do.
Okay.
Yeah. But your recitation talked about your experience. Beautiful recitation and very good mark.
Yeah, you didn't get my points for the performance like how he performed today. Your strong points were your notes, very powerful voice. I love that you do the vibrato. You have a very strong vibrato, but I'll let Mullah Hussein get to that next. Because he's a sound engineer. He knows, he's a master.
Mullah Hussein, your input, please.
Well, brother Suleiman, that was bahod acha. I really liked it. Yes, I quite honestly, because I'm not Urdu speaker, so I should enjoy the tuning, your performance, and I enjoyed it. I loved it. I loved the high notes. I also, when my fellow judges wanted you to change and you went soft, I loved your soft tones. They were spectacular. It has feeling in them. If you make it to the next round, we want to see a mixture of high and soft. All right?
Yeah,
Yes.
inshallah.
Good luck.
Inshallah. We look forward to seeing you in the next round, inshallah.
Inshallah.
Inshallah. We'll find out. But guys, put your hands together, please, for Suleiman Nasser. Ahsan to Suleiman.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I am Ali Najim, 11 years old from Calgary, Canada. I am very excited and inshallah the confidence will come. There's a bit of nerves here and there, but I'm hoping for the best.
We are here with Mullah Ali. Assalamu alaikum, Ali. How are you?
Good, alhamdulillah. What about you?
Alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah. And that's quite actually ironic that your name is Mullah Ali because you're going to read Mullah Ali Fadils and Hubbi Ali. And you told me you're going to read the English and the Arabic, which takes... And you've memorized it, mashallah, and that takes skill. So what did you do to prepare for you to be able to do the English and the Arabic and to memorize it on top of that?
I've just been listening to it nonstop for 3 years. And then I heard of the Shia voice thing, so I was like, why not let me take my chance, you know?
Of course, of course. So would you say Mullah Ali is one of your favorite reciters?
Yes, of course.
Shout out to Mullah Ali. Well, best of luck, inshallah. You got this.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Alaykum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Your name?
Ali Najim.
Ali Najim. And Ali, you will be reciting today.
أنا حبي علي by Ali Fadl.
Oh, mashallah.
What a lovely tune. Really, really cool tune. And testament to Mullah Ali Fadl's legacy in the English community. When did you first start reciting?
Like public speaking or fully reciting?
Whatever you want to choose, up to
So
you.
public speaking, I started when I was 4 years old, doing presentations in our local masjid.
Which was where?
Calgary.
Calgary, okay. In Canada?
Yeah, Canada.
Okay.
So he's public speaker and...
Yeah, and then I decided like I want to start doing nasheeds, latmiyas, those types of stuff. So I decided to start listening to them. And 4 years ago, I started doing nasheeds in our masjid, of course. And then I heard the Shia voice. I was like, let me give it a shot, you know?
Got your shot.
Yalla.
Very good. Very good.
That's what it's about. Yeah, smash it. Yalla, smash
Honestly,
it.
that's what it's about. That one sentence. The opportunity is for you. We're your servants. You go ahead, you recite for us. We're really looking forward to your recital. But the crowd is going to show you how much they're looking forward to your recital. They're going to give you the round of applause. Well done.
I believe, inshallah, that I can be the next Shia voice. I can be the one to win the 10,000 pounds. In the future, I would like to be a radud, like that would go to masjids here and there, but also I would have like another job. بس يعني, I want to help out the community, of course, and do sometimes presentations, sometimes, of course, nasheeds, latmiyas, and yeah, in my local masjid or any other masjid around the world. I would love to help. The chorus is أنا حبي علي وغرامي علي مولى علي مولى علي
حبيبي
يلا
حبيبي
صلوات
اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد.
أنا حبي علي وغرامي علي مولى علي مولى علي أنا حبي علي وغرامي علي مولى علي مولى علي مولى علي مولى علي. On the love of your light, when I was raised, I was born in your name. I heard praise on the love of your light. When I was raised, I was born in your name. I heard praise in Ghadir. My heart for you was safe in Ghadir. My heart for you a sing from my father Ali and my mother Ali, from my father Ali and my mother Ali. Mawla Ali, Mawla Ali, Mawla Ali, Mawla Ali. أنا حبي علي. يلا يلا. مولى علي مولى علي. أنا حبي علي
وغرامي علي. أنا حبي علي وغرامي علي.
مولى علي مولى علي مولى علي مولى علي. أنا لا أبوح بسره وأنا المقاد لأمره. أنا لا أبوح بسره وأنا المقاد لأمره. أجد النوال ببحره. أجد النوال ببحره. أنا روحي علي ودليلي علي. أنا روحي علي ودليلي علي. مولى علي مولى علي مولى علي مولى علي. أنا حبي علي وغرامي علي.
أنا حبي علي وغرامي علي.
مولى علي مولى علي.
هلا مولى علي
مولى علي. When I see your shrine I know that I'm home. You're the king of kings. Najaf's your throne. When I see your shrine I know that I'm home. You're the king of kings. Najaf's your throne. With you by my side I'm never alone. With you by my side I'm never alone. Walking Quran Ali. Walking Quran Ali. In my head أنا علي. مولى علي مولى علي مولى علي مولى علي. أنا حبي I know that I'm home. You're the king of kings. Najaf's your throne. When I see your shrine I know that I'm home. You're the king of kings. Najaf's your throne. With you by my side I'm never alone. With you by my side I'm never alone. Walking Quran Ali. In my head أنا علي. Walking Quran Ali. In my head أنا علي. مولى علي مولى علي مولى علي مولى علي. أنا حبي علي وغرامي علي. أنا مولى علي مولى علي. أنا حبي علي وغرامي علي. مولى علي مولى علي مولى علي مولى علي. مولاي وروحي مهجتي لك كيف أوصف لوعتي. مولاي وروحي مهجتي لك كيف أوصف لوعتي. أفهل رضيت بحسرتي. أفهل رضيت بحسرتي. حسراتي علي عبراتي علي. حسراتي علي عبراتي علي. مولى علي مولى علي مولى علي مولى علي. يلا صلوات. اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد. I can't describe it. It was just once in a lifetime experience, you know.
أحسنت.
Brilliant. I'm dying to meet you my whole life.
بارك الله فيك. ما شاء
Beautiful,
الله. علي نجم.
Ali Fadl even joined me in the recitation.
Wow.
This is going to be a memory that'll stay with me for my whole life.
By the way, his name is Ali, yeah?
His name is Ali as well. Mullah Ali, yeah? Inshallah.
Mullah Ali. Mullah Ali Najm.
Mullah Hussein, Bismillah.
Bismillah, Habibi, Mullah Ali. That was beautiful performance. The cheer you gave us with the performance, the passion, the fire, the heat on the stage. It was amazing. I loved it. I want you to keep it up. And I want you also to practice more with the tunes. I want you to get the tunes even better than Mullah Ali, the original one. All right? I want you When we see you in the future, next time, next round, I want you to perform even better than now.
Inshallah.
All right?
I'll try my best.
Yes.
Inshallah.
You got it. You got it.
Bravo. Bravo. Brilliant. Mullah Nazar.
I give my turn to you. You give
Me?
him.
No,
yes,
no, I
yeah,
can't.
give him
I
feedback,
can't,
please.
I can't.
Yeah, please.
No, I can't.
Please, please.
In a bit, after everyone else, I'll give my 2 cents. Yeah. Bismillah.
Mullah Ali Najem, beautiful recitation. You smashed the Shia voice, and inshallah we see you in other season.
Inshallah.
And inshallah, you said from Calgary, yeah?
Yes.
Yes,
I've been in
Calgary.
Calgary, yeah. Inshallah, I come and see you there.
Inshallah.
Barakallah.
Inshallah. Ahsant.
Yeah.
Sayyid Mason.
Like Mullah Nazar said, you smashed it. Certainly had the audience crowd with you. The passion, we don't ever want you to lose this passion. As you get older,
I'll
don't
never
lose
lose
it.
it.
Inshallah,
Never.
inshallah.
Yeah, Mullah
How did
Ali.
you learn the gestures? Were you copying Mullah Ali?
Slightly.
You know when you were saying,
I watched,
I want to hear you. And
Yeah.
Was that?
Best.
Yeah, I was just, but I slightly made some of my own adjustments.
Wow,
Yeah.
great.
That's Mullah Ali. Well done.
You know,
Keep the spirit.
after the show, Sayyid Ammar was asking me, how does a reciter come to develop something like hand gestures? But me and Mullah, we were saying, this is something that's innate. So that you have it in you, inshallah, you're going to work on this, find a teacher, and continue this service.
Lastly, Dr. Suleiman.
Young man, you've given energy to this crowd. Honestly, they will all leave here. They'll remember you forever. And a lot of your success, take it from me. The more you hold on, the more you mention, the more you narrate the merits of Imam Ali ibn Abi Talib alayhi salam, the more success you'll see in life. Take it from me.
Stuff. Brilliant stuff.
I would also like to add that while us 4 judges, we always get a mention about whatever legacy we've left behind, I think Mullah Ali Fadl
No.
deserves a round of applause.
Sorry, thank you.
Because
Thank you. Thank you.
Because there's a generation who may not relate to the Arabic or the Urdu or the Farsi recital, but because of people like Mullah Ali Fadl, they could relate to the English recital.
Exactly.
And this one is one of my favorites, and I'm so happy that you recited. And I'm going to leave with one more comment, if you don't mind.
Bismillah.
Ever since Shia Voice begun, whenever a clip is placed on Instagram, on TikTok, on YouTube, you will always see in the comments, shirk, mushrik, shirk, mushrik, shirk, mushrik. We don't get affected, mate.
No, we don't.
We're going to continue praising Ali ibn Abi Talib until the day we die.
Inshallah.
You can have as many comments as you want. We're never going to stop. The same tongue that Maytham lost, the same neck that Hujr lost, and all of those severed bodies on the plains of Karbala, the way they protected Imam Ali alayhi salam, will continue to protect Imam Ali alayhi salam. Thank you.
Ahsantum. Well said. Brothers and sisters, Mullah Ali Najem.
I want you. You judge.
I'm not judging. No. I can't.
Yalla.
But thank you very much, Mullah Ali. Thank you.
صلوا على محمد وآل محمد.
My guy. Ahsan, Mullah Ali. Thank you.
What a voice, mashallah. Love the confidence. How does it feel? Tell me, how does it feel?
Feels amazing. Yeah, I've been practicing for so long, and especially that Ali Fadl, he joined me. Like, I was like so surprised. I'm so happy.
Oh, mashallah, may Allah bless you. I think definitely we're going to see you in another episode, inshallah. Yeah?
What a show, ladies and gentlemen. Live audience, judges, dear viewers at home. It's been an amazing episode so far. It's been tough to judge, and I'm pretty sure that the judges in front of me are going to have a very, very, very tough job at their hands trying to find out who will go through to the next round. Is it the poetry? Is it the lecture? Is it the Quran? Is it the beautiful recitations? But after the break, ladies and gentlemen, don't go anywhere. Go and get your tea, go and get your dates. If you've had your iftar, then sit back and relax and wait for us to come back, because after the break, inshallah, we'll be announcing the winners that will go through to the semi-final of this year's Shia Voice.
Discover Atlas Estates, your trusted partner in property sales, lettings, and property maintenance. If you want to sell your shop or business, let us know. Visit www.home@elas.co.uk or call us at 020 8450 6931.
This is your generosity come to life. Our team in Karbala are busy assembling and delivering iftar packs with your donations. Witness the impact of your support as we reach out to feed the orphans, the vulnerable and the needy with 100,000 meals this Ramadan. We don't want to stop here. Please continue to contribute in helping to make a world of difference. Support Imam Hussein charity today in Africa, Iraq and Afghanistan. www.imamhusseincharity.com.
السلام عليك يا أبا عبد الله السلام عليك يا ابن رسول الله السلام عليك يا ابن أمير المؤمنين وابن سيد الوصيين السلام عليك يا ابن فاطمة. May your heart be at ease, O servant of mine. I am your Mawla Al-Hussein. I am the stranger of Karbala, and you are a stranger in these moments. Whoever visits my resting place, I visit theirs, and if they were put in hellfire, my intercession would spare. Did you not visit me after every salah? Did you not cry for me and wail for me? Did you not call out, Labbayka ya Hussein? Did you not call out, Labbayka ya Hussein? You have a right upon me, O my servant, and here is where you will take it, so do not be scared. O Allah, I beseech you in the name of my mother Fatima and her broken ribs.
Let the light of Ziyarat Ashura bring tranquility to the graves of your deceased. By contributing to the Husseini message, a recitation of Ziyarat Ashura will be in the name of your loved ones who have passed on. Let their names be mentioned by the grave of Aba Abdullah al-Hussein alayhi salam one final time.
Ignite hope and stamp out poverty with Imam Hussein Charity.
We've seen some awe-inspiring performances, heartfelt moments, and so much talent here on this very stage. But we still need to find out who will be going through to the semi-finals.
Exactly. So can we please give one more round of applause to all of our performers tonight?
And of course, this show wouldn't be Shia Voice without our lovely judges. Give a round of applause to them, please.
And of course, a huge thank you once again to Imam Hussein Charity for the excellent work that they are doing to stamp out poverty.
Yes, and don't forget to follow them on your favorite social media platform and show them your support. Now it's time, ladies and gentlemen, dear viewers at home, that we are going to be welcoming on the contestants to find out who is going to be going through to the semi-finals. It is nail-biting stuff, but please do show your support, show your love, show your energy for the contestants of this episode. And now then, it is that time of the episode where we ask the technicians to dim the lights. And over to you, Dr. Sayyid Ammar.
You all have inspired us, and even us judges, when we were looking at our scorecards. It was so difficult because some of your performances were riveting, inspirational. There was a lot of passion, great stories as well. Each one of you has their own inspirational stories. And without a doubt, when I look at Ali, for example, as an 11-year-old, but the way he lit this place, only you set the place alight, and we will remember this performance forever. And Fatima as well, your poetry. Even if you don't go through to the next round, always remember that you have a great future ahead of you, and we need more people like yourself. But you have made it to the next round. Fatima, please come forward.
Wow. Amazing.
Bahaa, thank you. Really, you've inspired us today. You've come all the way. And I think that Mullah Nazar was right when he was talking about how much benefit and how much of an example you can be for people around the world in the service of Ahlul Bayt alayhim salam. And likewise, Hassan, if you take some of those points on board, inshallah, I really think that there is some introspection there, there's some good reflection there, but you have to bring it all together, inshallah. But the winner is Suleiman Nasser. Suleiman, well done.
Ahsan, step forward, Suleiman.
Of course, I don't want to discount Ali Mahdi, or Mahdi Ali, I should say, because Mahdi's recital of the Quran, he's an exemplar, and you just missed out. Trust me, when I see the scores here, you just missed out. But in the future, I'm sure you won't miss out. Yeah. And take the example of others and come back in the future. Yeah.
Okay, fantastic. Great. Round of applause, please, guys, for your winners. The ones that are through to the semi-finals. A bit more energy, guys, a bit more love. Well done, well done. And keep your round of applause to those that didn't unfortunately go through. Inshallah, we see you in the seasons to come. But guys, put your hands together for all of the contestants for this episode. Thank you very, very much. Thank you.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I'm here with the winner, Salman Nasser. Assalamu alaikum, Salman Bhai. How are you?
Alhamdulillah, I'm good.
And how are you feeling that you've gone through?
I'm feeling very happy, very, very happy. I'm feeling
fantastic. You blew us away with your performance. It was amazing. How did you feel once you had done it? Were you confident that you were going to go through to the next round?
Yeah, I'm confident for my performance, so that's why.
So going into the semi-final, will you be using something you've prepared already, or are you going to be writing some brand new material?
Well, poetry is not something you just can sit down and say, I'm going to write this. That would be making, rhyme, and that's not what it is. But I do have other things, but I am assuming they're going to tell us what to, I don't know.
Challenge accepted?
Well, yeah, but I don't know what to say. So, challenge accepted.
Mullah Rashid, any last thoughts for today's episode?
It was a really tough one. Honestly, it was a really tough one, but I wish all those guys the best.
Inshallah. On that note, guys, we'll see you in the next episode. Don't miss it. It's going to be amazing, inshallah. Wassalamu alaikum jami'an wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. We'll see you soon.
Mullah Hussein. another episode of the Shia Voice. How was this episode?
It was on fire, actually. Today it was really on fire. The heat was there, and as we expected, the challenge is getting closer and closer. The competition is just so amazing.
Fantastic. With so much talent, which individual stood out for you the most?
Well, I'd say maybe Mullah Bahaa.
Salman Nasir, mashallah, had a magnificent performance. What stood out? Suleiman Nasir. What stood out for you?
Whoa! Straight away, the you know what he was wearing, that stood out. And honestly, okay, I just want to explain what I was saying earlier inside. I thought because Sayyids we wear certain on our heads, right? Green. So I wanted to ask him to give a little bit of background on it, and it wasn't meant to make him uncomfortable. I just thought there was some cultural history or some religious significance to it. Yeah. So I never mean to make anybody uncomfortable, but well, that apart. Oh my God, he has such a powerful, strong voice, his vibratos. You can tell he's gonna go far.
Imagine a world where the teachings of Imam al-Hussein alayhi salam are forgotten. It's unthinkable. And therefore it's our role to revive the teachings of Imam al-Hussein alayhi salam in particular, and the teachings of the Ahlul Bayt alayhi salam in general. And that's why the famous tradition, Rahimallah man ahya amran. May Allah have mercy on those who revive our affairs, is the tradition of the utmost importance. Notice the word revive or give life to our affairs, because the unthinkable could happen, and the teachings of the Ahlul Bayt alayhi salam could be forgotten, could have a slow death. And therefore it's our role to come together, like Imam al-Hussein alayhi salam TV has brought us together, to ensure that the teachings of Imam al-Hussein alayhi salam are spread far and wide, and that people's lives are inspired every single day.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. We are in the blessed holy month of Ramadan, and there is no better time than now to give to the needy in Iraq. Imam Hussein Charity is giving you the chance to provide food baskets for destitute and impoverished families. Each basket contains enough food to feed a family of 4. We're one of the areas where we distribute food baskets. I'm going to go drop off this food basket to one of the Hajia who's registered with Imam Hussein Charity. Assalamu alaikum, Hajia. These orphans need your help and require your assistance. Don't let any of these orphans go hungry this Ramadan. Please donate.
Your donation can provide a source of nourishment for those who do not have access to food.
Empower your business with Axia Computer Systems Limited. With 30 plus years of expertise, we specialize in IT consulting, cloud solutions, cybersecurity, and bespoke applications. Our team ensures your IT is secure, efficient, and future ready. Serving businesses worldwide, we provide the support you need to focus on your goals. Call or visit axia.co.uk.